The main accused in the horrific case of a murder in MP, a murder case which was registered after a 65-year-old mentally ill man was found dead, and a video emerged showing him being brutally assaulted. Well, the main accused in that case has now been arrested. The accused, the assailant here in this video, can be seen asking the senior citizen if his name is Mohammad, and then repeatedly thrashing him as he struggles to answer. The case was registered in Neemuch district. The attacker in the video was identified as Dinesh Kushwaha, named as the main accused. Dinesh Kushwaha is the husband of a former BJP corporator. Kushwaha has now been arrested. Let's go across to Anurag Dwari, who brings us this big story right now. Anurag, lots of responses to this horrific video, and the senior Congress party leader Digvijay Singh had said that yes, a case was filed, but it remains to be seen if action would follow. The first of that, we have the accused here arrested.
Yes, Sarah. The man seen on the video, Dinesh Kushwaha, assaulting mentally ill Mohammad Lal Jain, who was later found dead in Neemuch, was arrested late in the evening. The administration also reached at his house with bulldozer, but then they got to know that the house was not under his name but under his relative's name. So as of now, they have spared his house, but it was so shocking that 65-year-old man Mohammad Lal Jain was brutally assaulted, beaten, and he was Mr. Jain was among the three sons of the oldest surviving Sarpanch Pistabai Chhattar Jain in neighboring Ratlam district. And he was found dead just half kilometers away from the Mansa district, the Mansa police station. And ironically, the family of Mohammad Lal Jain, two of his younger brothers are also associated with the BJP, and he was living with some mental health problems, and he was missing since May 16th from Chittorgarh, where they had gone for offering prayers at a temple on May 15th, and a missing person complaint was also lodged by his family members at the Chittorgarh Kotwali on May 16th. The cops from Mansa police station flashed the body's pictures on social media, and after seeing the pictures, his relatives rushed to the Mansa police station on May 19th only. That was just a day later. After a day later, a shocking video of Mr. Mohammad Lal Jain being thrashed mercilessly by BJP leader Dinesh Kushwaha went viral. It was around a 1 minute long video which has possibly been shot at a tea shop. Dinesh Kushwaha can be seen thrashing Mr. Jain, asking if his name is Mohammad. And he also offered 200 rupees from his own pocket, Mr. Jain. But then Dinesh Kushwaha was repeatedly hitting him. And the police also registered a case under Section 304 and 302 of the IPC. And he was, arrested late in the evening, and in the morning, Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Narottam Mishra, has said that the family members are happy with the police action. But then later, his relatives have clearly said that they're not happy with the action taken by the police, and they want strict action to be taken. Then later in the evening, Dinesh Kushwaha was arrested. He has also been associated with the BJP and was formerly been in the local executive of the BJP's youth wing in Mansa, and his wife is a former municipal councillor from Ward number 3 in Mansa Nagar Parishad.
Inhuman cruelty, as this 65-year-old mentally challenged man is slapped 14 times by Dinesh Kushwaha, husband of a former BJP corporator from Neemuch. Suspected of being Mohammad, though he turned out to be Mohammad Lal Jain, the man died a short while later. The elderly man, visibly petrified, offers money. This infuriates the attacker, and he slaps the senior citizen non-stop on his head and ears. The 65-year-old appears to be struggling to understand the situation. He lifts his shirt and shows a hidden pocket. He again tries to offer the attacker money.
आधार कार्ड आधार कार्ड आधार कार्ड आधार कार्ड चलो बता आधार कार्ड बता
Bhavar Lal was found dead at Rampura Road around half kilometers from Neemuch district's Manasa police station on May 19th. Bhavar Lal was eldest of 3 sons of Pistabai Chatar Jain, the octogenarian ex-Sarpanch of Sirsa village in adjoining Ratlam district. He went missing on May 16th from Bheruji in Chittorgarh of Rajasthan, where the family had gone for prayers.
मंदबुद्धि होने के कारण किसी उल्टी बस मिलने के कारण या वो किसी तरह शायद मनासा पहुंच गए होंगे तो हमको 19 तारीख की शाम को ये मैसेज मिला कि एक बॉडी मिली है, मृत बॉडी किसी की है। तो पुलिस थाने से संदेश था तो वो बॉडी हमारे भाई साहब के रूप में शिनाख्त हुई। वो हमारे भाई साहब भंवर लाल जी थे और मृत पाए गए। फिर हमने मनासा पहुंच के शिनाख्त की और 20 तारीख उन्होंने पीएम किया और उनको सिला है। इसी बीच में एक वीडियो वायरल हुआ मनासा का, उसमें हमारे भाई साहब के साथ पिटाई करते हुए एक दिनेश कुशवाहा नाम का जो वहाँ का बीजेपी का पार्षद है, उनका पति है, वो उसने पिटाई करके तो हमारे भाई साहब की शायद हालत ऐसी कर दी कि वो मृत हो गए और वो बॉडी छोड़ के साथ कहीं आसपास पहुंचा दी होगी। हाँ, मैं मामा के बुलडोजर और मामा के न्याय का इंतजार कर रहा हूँ।
A case has been registered under sections of murder and death by negligence, but the Congress has said it remains to be seen if action will follow.
चिन्हित व्यक्ति हो गया है और उस व्यक्ति पर 302 और 304 की धाराओं के अंदर दिनेश कुशवाहा पर प्रकरण रजिस्टर्ड हो गया है।
मारने वाला जो व्यक्ति है उसका जुड़ाव भाजपा से बताया जा रहा है, भाजपा के पूर्व पार्षद का पति बताया जा रहा है। एक वर्ग का नाम लेकर उससे पूछा जा रहा है, उससे उसका आधार कार्ड मांगा जा रहा है। तो निश्चित तौर पर आखिर एक कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति क्या है मध्य प्रदेश में? सरकार इवेंट में लगी, आयोजन में लगी, सरकार को इन चीजों से कोई लेना देना नहीं। पूरी तरह से मॉब लिंचिंग की घटनाएं मध्य प्रदेश में लगातार सामने आ रही।
The accused Dinesh Kushwaha has reportedly been associated with the BJP and has formerly been in a local executive of BJP's youth wing in Manasa. His wife is the former municipal councillor from ward number 3 of Manasa Nagar Parishad. Ironically, Bhavar Lal's younger brother was also associated with the BJP. The video was uploaded by the accused Dinesh Kushwaha in a WhatsApp group named Swachh Bharat on May 20th and further got circulated to other social media groups. With Sajid and Manish, Anurag Dwari for NDTV.
The big story, starting Sunday morning, the price of petrol will come down by 9 rupees and diesel will be cheaper by 7 rupees as the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced sharp cuts in central excise duty on fuel prices. All of this amidst spiraling inflation. The central excise duty on petrol has been cut by 8 rupees per litre. The same on diesel. It's been cut by 6 rupees per litre, says the Finance Minister. The Prime Minister tweeted that it's always people first for us. This after the centre cut fuel prices. The Congress says the reduction is too little to matter. They've accused the centre of fooling people. The TMC has also tweeted that it's too little, too late. The centre needs to have and should have cut more.
Because definitely it will always be a political issue because this is something that affects the common man dearly, and that's the reason why from the Prime Minister downwards everybody is saying it's people's first. Actually the truth being told, it's on the intervention of the RBI. After they raised the repo rate, they made it clear that certain steps needed to be taken by the government of India, and these are the steps in that context of really ensuring that they will cut the levy in terms of excise duty to help the common man. Of course, as you pointed out, politics will definitely be there. Congress as well as other opposition parties will say that we had reduced the excise duty to its lowest when we were there in power. This has become really a tool for milking, as they say, the system in ensuring you get, taxes at the earliest. Nearly 28 lakh crores is what the opposition alleges has been raised ever since the NDA government has come to power. But this is something that the government, not only in petrol and diesel, but has understood that certain corrective measures have to be taken in terms of cement, in terms of iron and steel, and various other measures. So it's in that context, including LPG, which is now nearly 1,000 rupees. For the Ujjwala scheme, they're reducing and increasing the subsidy to 200 rupees so as to allow women to be able to burn their fires. So definitely this is a corrective step and will hopefully break that inflationary trend which is affecting all of us, especially the common man, the poorest of the poor. For them, inflation is the biggest concern for them.
Absolutely, this relief is going to be gratefully accepted because the last few weeks really have been insufferable. Inflation alerts have been coming in week after week, whether it's the price of lemons. Another essential commodity also has been getting increasingly out of reach. Tomato prices have seen a tenfold rise, crossing 100 rupees a kg. It's not just tomatoes, beans, carrots, even lemon prices have soared. Needless to say, it is the common man who has been the hardest hit.
Tomato price has hit a century in Chennai. That's a tenfold rise from 10 rupees a kilo in March when there was a bumper harvest. Inflation, seen as a hidden tax on the poor, hit 7.8% in April. And the poor are suffering. Lakshmi, a roadside vendor, makes about 200 rupees a day, says her family of 4 has cut tomato consumption by half. Wholesalers attribute the spike in tomato prices to rain in neighbouring Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, with supply to Chennai down by half to 600 tons.
4 கிலோ வாங்குறோம், அரை கிலோ வாங்குறோம், 4 கிலோ வாங்குறதாரு. காலி மட்டும் விலை இல்ல. பீன்ஸ் 120 ரூபாய், அவரைக்காய் 100 ரூபாய், கேரட் 60 ரூபாய். இந்த விலை தான் விக்குது. இது கம்மி இல்லையே.
The price of lemon too has touched 160 rupees a kilo from 130 a month ago as the demand doubled amid soaring heat.
100 வண்டி வரும். இப்போ வந்து 60ல இருந்து 45 வண்டி தான் வருது. அதில் நல்ல வண்டி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 40 வண்டி தக்காளி தான் நல்லா இருக்கு. மற்றதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் டேமேஜ். அதனால அந்த தக்காளிக்கு சேர்த்து விளைவிக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு வந்து சூழ்நிலை உருவாது.
Now there's worry that vegetable prices may rise further due to fresh input costs. The Tamil Nadu government now sells tomatoes at 70 to 85 rupees a kilo at its farm fresh outlets. This till market prices stabilize. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
And Professor Rathan Lal, a history professor with Delhi University's Hindu College, who was arrested on Friday night over a social media post that appeared to question claims of a shivling found inside Varanasi's Gyanvapi Mosque complex, has been granted bail. But the court said that the feelings of hurt felt by an individual cannot represent the entire group or community. However, it also ordered Mr. Lal to strictly refrain from posting any social media posts or interviews regarding the controversy.
Delhi University professor Rathan Lal, who was arrested for an allegedly objectionable Facebook post on the Gyanvapi Mosque case, has been granted bail by the Delhi court. The court has observed that the post, though reprehensible, does not indicate an attempt to promote hatred between communities. The feeling of hurt felt by an individual cannot represent the entire group or community. Indian civilization is one of the oldest in the world and known to be tolerant, accepting to all religions. Accused did an act which was avoidable considering the sensibilities of the person around the accused and the public at large. The Facebook post, though reprehensible, does not indicate an attempt to promote hatred between communities. The students and faculty of the Delhi University protested against the arrest of Professor Rathan Lal outside the campus, demanding his release earlier in the day.
This is not about his social media post. This is about the ideology, the politics that, he associates with. The government wants to give us a message. They want to intimidate us that if you're going to speak against us, then we are going to put you in there.
Professor Rathan Lal, while coming out of the court complex after the hearing, said,
सुनवाई हो गई है and I have full faith, I have full trust.
Rathan Lal, the Delhi University professor, has been granted bail within 24 hours of the arrest by the Delhi court. Though the Delhi court has held this particular social media post of Rathan Lal to be reprehensible, but the court has said that this does not incite hatred between two communities. With camera person Mursulin, this is Arvind Gunasekar for NDTV.
Welcome back. Now, all 10 dead bodies have been recovered from the debris at a tunnel collapse site in Jammu after a portion of an under-construction tunnel on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway in the Ramban district collapsed late on Thursday night. The operation to rescue 9 labourers who were feared trapped under the debris resumed only on Saturday after a fresh landslide on Friday evening forced the authorities to suspend the process.
Rescue operations resume at Ramban to retrieve bodies of missing labourers buried under the massive landslide after an under-construction tunnel caved in late Thursday evening. It's been a painful wait for relatives waiting for bodies. Relatives say it is the faulty safety measures which led to the tragedy.
कम से कम इसकी स्टेप बाय स्टेप अगर कटिंग होती आज ये नाउल जो हमारे बच्चे गए ना हमारे भाई गए ना ये नहीं जाते मेरा जीजा है इसके नीचे अब मुझे पता है मुझे क्या हो रहा है मेरे दिल में क्या हो रहा है
Police have filed an FIR for negligence, but the company carrying out the work has not been named.
इसके अंदर एक FIR हमने already registered कर दिया
under section and
negligence.
So what went wrong?
Experts say basic protection measures may have been compromised. For example, right above the tunnel opening, slope stabilization and rock fall protection is a must. It appears some of the basic norms have not been followed.
As rock strata gets loose and unstable by drilling, excavation and blasting, protective measures like bolting, wire mesh and concrete sealing is usually used to prevent a tragedy like this. Official sources say a probe by experts can determine what went wrong and caused the tragedy. For now, the priority is to retrieve bodies. With Nazir Masoodi, Osama Shah for NDTV.
And finally, the Supreme Court on Wednesday ordered the release of AG Perarivalan, one of the life convicts in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. Perarivalan, who had brought 2 batteries to the mastermind, Sivarasan, who used them to detonate the human bomb to kill the former Prime Minister. Now, but what of the families of the 14 people who were killed in the suicide bomb attack that also killed Rajiv Gandhi in 1991? Here's the report.
Abbas, a watch seller, lost his mother, a Mahila Congress worker, when former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated at Sri Perambudur. He had already lost his father and her death orphaned him. He could not study beyond class 10. He is angry after the Supreme Court set Perarivalan free. Perarivalan bought batteries to LTTE mastermind Sivarasan, who used them to detonate the human bomb that killed the former Prime Minister and 15 others.
வயசுல அம்மா இருக்கும்போது வயசு 10 அதுக்கு முன்னாடி அப்பா இல்ல 10 வயசுல இருந்து அனாதை தான் வந்திருக்கோம் இந்த சமூகத்துல அம்மா அப்பா இல்லாம அதாவது யாரனா ஒருத்தர் இருந்தாலும் எப்படி வந்துடலாம் அம்மா அப்பா இல்லாம இந்த சமூகத்துல வாழ்றது எவ்வளவு பெரிய கொடுமையான விஷயம்ன்றது ஒருவேளை சாப்பாடு சரி படிப்பும் சரி எதுமே இல்லாம நாங்க வளர்ந்தோம்.
Among the 43 who were injured were police officers on duty. Anusia, a sub-inspector on duty, suffered bullet injuries. She lost 2 fingers, pellets still in her body. She couldn't reconcile with Perarivalan being freed. Perarivalan meanwhile says he too is a victim.
Life sentence is till the end of the life, sir. They should not be released, sir. That fellow was the hardcore criminal. They are celebrating. The Chief Minister embarrassed, hugged the accused.
Though the 7 convicts were originally given the death sentence, the Supreme Court commuted that to life in prison after the President delayed disposing their mercy petitions. Sonia Gandhi's intervention saved Nalini from gallows as she had a newborn in the jail.
Any message you would like to give for the family of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi and other people who died in that incident, sir?
I couldn't understand.
No, they say they also lost lives and their family members, be it Mr. Rajiv Gandhi or the other people who died in that Sri Perambudur incident.
I want to say that I am also the victim of that incident. Yes. That's the thing.
You're also the victim of?
That incident.
The convicts have spent more than 31 years in jail. But for families who have lost their dear ones, Perarivalan's release and the possibility of others walking free have reopened their wounds
and they are in no mood to listen to any humanitarian, human rights or government policy aspects just yet. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.